Good morning, YouTube. YouTuber here on behalf of Survival for 4. Just want to give you guys another little video on some equipment that I did pick up. This is more for trauma, extreme chest wounds. In other words, knife wounds, gunshots, that kind of thing. Basically, these are, you can see these are put out by Hyphen. These are a individual chest seal. What these are is basically it's a very large. Let me see the imprint of it. It's a very large. I guess what I would equate it to is like a big sticker, a vinyl sticker, a very thick vinyl sticker. What they're for is basically you can cover up your image, cover up your injury, so you stop bleeding all over the place. Basically, it seals off that hole. Typically, you should always have them in twos, because if it is a gunshot, you one in the front, one in the back, and then deal with what you can after that. It's always good to have one of these as well. This is this is put out by North American Rescue, and what this is a needle, a decompression needle. It's so you can vent the chest seal, or vent just about anything. I mean, if your lung is filling up, you don't want you to get too much fluid in your lungs and drown that way. This is another version of that's put out by H&H. It's a wound seal kit as well. A little bit different brand. And this is, as you can, I'm going to go ahead and open this up for you so you guys can see what's in this. Basically has a scalpel in it, the tube, hermostat, hook, in a syringe for flushing. What this is basically when you have to do like an emergency tracheotomy. If you have damage to your throat or something, you can't breathe, you got to get your airway flowing. That's what this is. I'm going to go ahead and open this up so you can see what it is. As you can see, there is there's your for put in fluids. There's your tube. And there's the syringe, or scalpel for actually cutting the airway. Here is your hook for installation. A set of forceps as well, and then this is your a gauze, basically your shroud for doing the surgery itself. Now, this is something I would never suggest anybody using unless you had medical training. Myself, I do know how to use these equipments, and I would never suggest anybody putting anything or trying to do this kind of, Rambo type stuff to your own body. Me personally, even with the training I do have, I don't think I could do it to myself. But I do have the kit, and I could walk somebody through it if I had to. Maybe. This is just for others, is why I carry this in my packs. I purchased several of these. I just wanted to do an open view so you could actually see what's actually in a tracheotomy kit, because a lot of people have probably never even seen one. They've heard about them on, on TV or what have you, different movies. But this is actually what's inside the kit. Now, I did pick up, a little side note, I did pick up this little cook pot with a little strainer in it at a second-hand store. I'm going to just go ahead and add this into one of my kits. I actually like this pretty much. It looks like it strains some noodles or some rice and cook it right up in there. Now, I'm going to put this to the side, and I'm going to go over my fire kit with you guys. So this is going to have multiple things in this. Some of you people have seen this before, some of you have not. So I'm going to go ahead and go through all of this with you and show you what's actually in here. Inside here is it's a stormproof matches. It's got a striker. It's actually got a mini flint ferro rod on the bottom, as well as the striker inside. This is a one-handed fire starter. This is a blast match. I would definitely check into these. These things are very, very, very nice. They work, just perfectly. Especially if you've injured one of your hands and you still need to start a fire, you need to boil some water. It's really nice to be able to do that with one hand. In here I keep a pretty substantial amount of fat wood as well. Sammy, if you haven't gotten your fat wood by now, I do not know what's going on. I'm gonna, but if you don't get it by the end of this weekend, I'm gonna go ahead and send you out some more of it, just in case you do watch this video. I'm trying to get some, just for everybody else, I'm trying to get some fat wood to a friend I have in Australia. Consider some fat wood and some fireballs and stuff. What these are in here, this is the fireballs. And that was a lighter that fell out. I'm not sure anybody's seen any of these things, but these are what this is a cotton ball and dryer lint, basically mixed together, and then soaked in Vaseline, and then inundated with a fat wood shavings. They really are exactly that. They are a fireball. They light up quick, wet or dry, which is a really neat thing. This is just a Stanley razor knife for making feather sticks. Back here in the back, besides the lighter that fell out, I keep a 4x4 of heavy-duty aluminum foil, 3 foot of jute twine in here. I keep another, this is a butane lighter, and this is my little Altoids tin backup fire. This is steel wool, and then this is a 9-volt battery. As you can see, the battery is wrapped in cloth electrical tape. Very, very good stuff. It's been rolling around in this pack for about 3 months now, and as you can see, there's no wear marks, no nothing. So it's a really nice little thing to have in there. Just as another thing for starting fire. There's lots of stuff in there. There's lots of ways to start fire. I don't prefer using anything other than what I have. And in the back here, I got a bunch of char cloth. So that's pretty much what's in my fire kit. I hope this is informative. Hope it gives you some idea of what I keep in mind. There's lots of other things you can put in your fire kit. These are stuff that I have trained and I have perfected. I don't have any issues or need for anything other than what I've had in this. I've had to use this in rain, in snow. This what's in here works, tried and true. I don't have to worry about the sun, trying to use some kind of lens. You know, if I need a lens or create something like that, I can find a can and create some kind of reflector. I mean, I've never had to use anything like that. Stuff that I keep in my kit works perfectly for me. So I hope this video is informative. Hope it's giving you some idea, some insight to something. If you guys have any questions about these chest seals or anything like that, or how to use them, or if I haven't made it clear enough for you, please feel free to always you can email me too if you'd like. It's youtuber@gmail.com. Love hearing emails from fans, suggestions on videos, anything like that. Feel free to contact me at any time. And as always, be gun safe.